Hello, and welcome back to another little snippet on Confident Business English. In this one, I actually just want to talk about recognizing human experiences while you are communicating in English at work as a senior manager. I think this is really important because it's not just about the technical things, especially when you're at your level. It's a lot of other things that come into play. I think it also helps you realize it's really not just you. And I think that can be helpful. It's not that you're doing things always in the wrong way. There are just a lot of human experiences that we go through that often there's not much way around them. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes we say, if you've ever heard your native speaker say, I've got a frog in my throat. It's kind of a weird expression, but we say that when we get something stuck in our throat and it's hard to talk. Anyway, context. One of my lovely clients has to go to a lot of events where she speaks in English all day, which on the one hand, of course, is excellent practice. And even though she's like, oh, I don't want to go, and I'm like, this is fantastic. So she does really enjoy them, but she finds them very, very tiring. You may have had this experience too. Let's imagine you travel out to the event, really early start. Let's say you're going to a conference in Budapest, in Hungary. You start the day with a breakfast, you're with people, then coffee, then chatting, then workshops and speeches and lunches and dinners. And she's like, I start off really great. And then little by little, I just become more and more tired. And then by the end of the day, I'm essentially delirious. And I have no idea really what words in English are coming out of my mouth. And all I want to do is just speak Spanish, right? I just want to chill out. So the first thing, I think the key message I want to get across here is this is absolutely normal, and it is not a reflection on your inability to communicate in English. It's just like if you're playing a video game and you've got all those energy bars when you start, and then as you go along, they get depleted, or, someone in the video game will kill you or something like that, and they'll take your energy points. Your brain is working hard when you're in your second or third, fourth, fifth language, whatever English is to you, especially when you are making conversation where you have to be very focused and pay a lot of attention. When you're listening to a speech that you're really interested in and you're really trying to be engaged with, that can be really, really tiring as well. I always think it's a little bit like when you have your laptop. I used to have a really old laptop, and whenever it would start working really hard, it would have that fan where it was like, it was kind of working really hard, and it's getting, you touch the laptop and it's like really, really hot, and you have to just stop using it for a while. You won't be able to speak English perfectly all day. There'll be ups and downs. At the beginning of the day, you're going to feel more fresh. At the end of the day, you're going to feel exhausted. An athlete who runs the 100 meters can't sprint at that pace for 400 meters, for example. Some things you could do, I think, which are practical things that you could take away, aside from the fact that this is a normal human experience. But of course, any rest that you can get before those big events, if you can get it, right, is great. Taking some time out during the day just to give your brain a bit of a break, that can also be good if you ever have time. Sometimes it's really difficult, these events, to get away, right? But if you can, mid-afternoon or whenever, it can be nice just to have a bit of downtime, we call that, where you're not actually speaking, and just give yourself a little bit of time to relax. But, also just ride the wave, enjoy it, connect with people there, do your best, make the most of the experience, and just appreciate that this is absolutely normal. You are speaking in another language that is not your native language all day and doing lots of different things that take a lot of energy. Even in English, if I was going to a conference all day and speaking to people, it would be tiring. And then you've got to add English on top of that. So I think just be compassionate to yourself and just ride the wave. Yeah, enjoy it, and try to push yourself a little bit to speak a bit more if you want to. But, just go with the flow, ride the wave, I guess. I don't know why, but I wrote that in my note here. But I think you get what I mean. It's like, just accept. It won't be perfect all the time, and try to put your focus on engaging with the people there and connecting with the people there, because that's what really matters, right? Anyway, I hope that was helpful and I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.